Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is Kyle Richards being big mad over her alleged salary and the salary of the other housewives being leaked. Ugh, she's also doing more scary procedures on her body. We've gone through this ad nauseum, and now she's doing something else. Surprise, surprise, surprise. She keeps chasing youth. Girl, bye. But before we dive in, I also wanted to make sure you guys knew that we do self-care and self-love content on my channel as well. So be sure to check out those videos, and also be sure to check out the description box down below. Grab a course, grab the podcast, also sign up for our newsletter. It's free and you get a free self-love guide. So always be sure to check out the description box to get those goodies. So with that, you guys, let's dive right on in. So this is according to Reality Blurb. It says Kyle Richards fires back after alleged Real Housewives of Beverly Hills salary is reported. Plus, she undergoes scary-looking electrical facial treatment. Kyle Richards is speaking out against a rumor claiming she's paid $500,000, so that's $500,000, per season for her full-time role on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. After a report was posted on Instagram in which the salaries of the cast as of season 12 were revealed, suggesting that Kyle and Erica Jane were both paid $500,000, and Lisa Rinna trailing close behind with $450,000, and Dorit Kemsley and Krista Kong Minkoff at $100,000, Kyle responded in the comment section of the post. After Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fan page posted the report, which also claimed Kathy Hilton made, quote, between $500,000 and $1 million or more, with no confirmed information, Screen Rant shared the rumor with their readers and revealed Kyle's reaction. Where did they come up with this? Kyle asked in a comment, along with a rolling eyes emoji. Now, that is what is on the screen. So if you can't read it, don't worry. I just read it for you guys. According to their report, they are saying that Kyle and Erica made $500,000 per season, that Kathy made between $500,000 and $1 million, but they can't confirm it, that Dorit and Crystal both made $100,000 per season, and Garcelle and Sutton and Diana, their payment hasn't been released to the public, so they don't know how much they made. Now, they are saying that the sources come from different articles that they have seen, from the New York Times to Radar Online to Stylecaster to The Sun. And Kyle Richards is big mad in her feelings and clapping back and saying, where do they come up with this? Rolling her eyes. Now, this is the thing. I don't believe this. I personally don't believe this breakdown. I think that Kyle makes more than $500,000 per season. Don't forget that she's been on the show for over a decade at this point. So I don't think that she only makes $500,000 per episode. I don't think that. When it comes to, I think that these are much lower than what the women actually make. I also came across an article on the Money Co. And according to the Money Co., it says that Kyle actually makes up to $1 million per episode. And this is more in alignment with what we know the salaries to be. Like, I believe Candy Burris was making $2 million per episode. So to me, it seems to reason that Kyle would be making about $1 million plus per episode, given that Kyle is an OG and that she's been on the show full-time diamond holder the entire time. So according to the Money Co., it says, hold your breath as Kyle reportedly gets paid $1 million from Bravo per season for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, as she has been on the Housewives franchise since 2010. The OG star has likely racked up around $10 million since it began. Similarly, who is the highest paid housewife on Bravo? Actress and entrepreneur Nene Leakes is the highest paid housewife. Now, this article is back from, let me see if it says what year it was posted. But this was back when Nene was on the show, so it had to be a couple years ago. So if a couple of years ago, according to the moneyco.com, Kyle was making $1 million per season, it stands to reason she's making a little bit more than that. And I tend to believe more that she's making that 1 million mark and not the 500,000 mark. I agree with Kyle on this. I know she's big mad about it, commenting, because to me, the biggest question isn't whether or not these are true, because obviously to me they're not. Like, it doesn't make it, like, these numbers don't make any sense to me. Kathy being paid $500,000 to $1 million, them not knowing what Garcelle, Sutton, or Diana makes, saying that Dorit and Crystal make the same amount, even though this was Crystal's second year, and Dorit, even though she's boring as hell, has been on the show for a lot of years at this point. I don't think that rings true. So yeah, I don't believe these numbers, but I think the biggest question is, why is Kyle clapping back? Kyle has been spiraling and clapping back a lot. She clapped back at Reza when Reza said that she was the most overrated housewife, which was true. He told no lies. Kyle is extremely overrated. Just because she's an OG doesn't make her interesting. It does not make her a fan favorite. Doesn't make her have a storyline or a personality that we like. She's extremely overrated. I agree with Reza, but I'm confused as to why she felt the need to clap back to him. He was just on Watch What Happens Live answering a question that Andy asked. Also, I don't see the reason why she felt the need to clap back at this. We didn't see Erica or Kathy or even Rinna or Ding Dong Dorit or, corny Crystal, Garcelle, Sutton, or Diana clapping back. So why does Kyle feel the need to clap back? Is it because she also feels the need to do scary stuff to her body? Now, on the top of this slide is the excerpt from the article I just read from the Money Co. That was the one that said, "Hold your breath," as Kyle reportedly gets paid $1 million from Bravo and has likely racked up around 10 million since then. That is a number that I think is more accurate, is that she makes at least 1 million or around there, if not more at this point, because we are going into 2020. We are in 2023, going into the 13th season. To me, that seems more likely of a number. But again, the question is, why is Kyle even clapping back? Seems to me like she's spiraling. Seems to me like she just wants a reason to go off, wants a reason to fight the whole situation. Girl, bye. But let's keep going. So also on Instagram, Kyle shared a series of scary photos of herself undergoing an electrical facial treatment that leaves your skin forever young at Karina Skincare in Los Angeles. Prepping for all the things at Karina Skincare, Kyle wrote in the caption on January 10th post of her Instagram story, in which she was seen covered by a mask with wires attached. Now, this is the thing. We've seen Kyle spiral profusely. She's gotten 4 or 5 or 6 nose jobs. She got caught lying about the Ozempic, injectable. Maybe she didn't take the brand Ozempic, but she made sure to say, "I did not take Ozempic," which to me implies you took something, but maybe not that particular brand. As we know, there are multiple brands of stuff. It's like me saying, I don't drink Coca-Cola, but I'm sitting up here drinking Pepsi, trying to make it seem as though I don't drink soda, right? So to me, it's not adding up. I think she's gotten liposuction. She's gotten 4 tattoos at this point, maybe some sculpting done. I don't know. I don't know about her eating habits. I don't know. Bizarre, just bizarre to me. Saying that she's going to stay in the gym all day and this is where you can find her every single day working out. But there's just certain things that don't happen to your body this quickly and in this way with just the gym. Like, girl, we're not stupid. In my opinion, I think you have taken something Ozempic like. If it's not that particular brand, it's something like it. You clearly got another nose job. You dyed your hair blonder, which is fine because I think that it was like a nice fresh look for you. And I think you got liposuction and other nips and tucks to help along the way. I know that she's also said that in the past she suffered from an ED. I don't know if that's something that's creeping back up. I really hope not. And yeah, and now she's doing, electrical facials or whatever, trying to get that forever young look. Is this because there are rumors that Mauricio is sleeping with Ding Dong Dorit, who is allegedly her friend? I mean, I don't know if they're really friends or if they're just fake friends. But that has to hurt. Dorit is younger. Dorit is in her 40s. Kyle, I think, just turned 54, I think. Again, I'm not age shaming. I think every woman at every age is beautiful, fantastic, and amazing. I'm just saying that to put it in perspective of where Kyle's mindset might be. You know, getting the nose job, getting the liposuction, getting the injectables, now doing electrical stuff to your face, trying to look forever young. It's also been reported that Ida Field is most likely one of the newest housewives. She's also in her 40s, gorgeous, beautiful, young, youthful. Maybe Kyle is trying to stay relevant and not get aged out of the show. Obviously, Kyle really needs the show. So maybe she's trying to keep up so she doesn't feel like she ages out. You know, Lisa Rinna just turned 59, just got fired. I don't think Rinna got fired because of her age. I don't think Lisa Rinna got fired because of her looks. I think Lisa Rinna got fired because of who she is as a person, and she's really messy, and NBC was tired of it. Because Lisa Vanderpump, I think, is probably in her 60s at this point. We love her. We want her to have her back. Kathy is in her 60s. We love her. We want her to come back. You know, so it doesn't really have to do with aging out. It has to do with personality. It has to do with storyline. It has to do with likability. So Kyle, instead of, you know, doing all of this stuff to your body, again, it's your body, your choice, you do you. But it does seem a little bit alarming how much you're getting done and how fast. That to me is the alarming part. So yeah, let's keep going and see what else they say in the article. But to me, this all points to Kyle kind of continually having that breakdown. You know, she says, then in the post shortly after, Kyle showed off the results of the electrical facial, revealing that Karina is the person she's been going to for 15 years. Drew out the best Karina, she added. I didn't share this photo of the after because it looks to me like there is a filter on it. And I'm like, girl, I'm not even glorifying that. In addition to getting to her skin in tip-top shape ahead of the start of filming of the upcoming 13th season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle has also been getting into shape, recently showing off her weight loss and muscular frame on social media and updating her look with a lighter hair color. Kyle's been doing a lot of walking and getting herself into shape. Kyle's husband, Mauricio Umansky, revealed to Carlos King on his podcast, Reality with the King, last month. I'm sorry, but walking doesn't do what Kyle has gotten done. Sorry. I'll tell you, when you guys see her, you've never seen a better, sexier Kyle than on next season. She's just been working out every single day. She's in such good shape. Shut up, Mauricio Marine Umansky. But I don't know. To me, the whole the clapping back at things, that's not usually Kyle. Yes, Kyle plays the victim. Yes, she cries. But Kyle has been spiraling mentally and physically for a while now. I don't know. I think this upcoming season might just be a big mess for her. This might be the season where Kyle should have taken a pause. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. What do you think about Kyle clapping back at Reza, clapping back at this ridiculous post that I actually don't agree with? I think that these numbers are way off. I think that Kyle gets paid a lot more. I'm not sure about the other ladies, but these numbers don't make any sense to me. They don't make any sense. So I don't know why she felt the need to clap back at something that was clearly so ridiculous, unless she's really in her feelings about everything at this point. But I want to know what you guys think. And also, what do you think about her spiraling when it comes to her body, you know, getting electrical shots in her face? To me, this looks like a victim of something. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to do everything, but put it down below. In the chat box, I want to know what you think. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. Join our newsletter. It is free, and you also get a free self-love guide. It is right there down in the description box down below. So with that, you guys, I love you, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor, and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go.